Welcome back, everyone. We're back here on a Tuesday. Not a lot of stuff going up. I think it's just one small lot of stuff. I will show you that stuff now. Went out today. It had a couple games inside that I also put up. The games were Hardball 99 as well as a NFL Blitz game. They were both in pretty decent shape, both complete. This is a complete in-box PlayStation DualShock. I believe it's a 5500 or a 7000 model. Not bad. The box is a little beat up, but the system cleaned up really nice. All right, guys, it's 7 o'clock. We ended up at 177 today. Not great, but not too bad. Normally our Tuesdays are normally one of our better days. Here's a few things we sold. Somebody came in and picked up Pinball for the NES. They also got a disc cleaned from us. We sold Mario Kart Wii. It's one of those games we had like 4 copies, and within the last few weeks we were down to one. I was very tempted to sell a couple to GameStop just to get some of our money back out of them, but we don't have to now. We sold Capcom Classics Remastered for the PSP. We had a gentleman come in. It was his first time in. Picked up WWF, No Mercy, and King Griffey Baseball for the N64. One of our regulars came in. He traded some stuff in. He picked up a Dell PC as well as a Zelda mouse pad. I think he traded a 3DS system in, one of the 3DS XLs, with some PS3 games like Grand Theft Auto 5 was one of them, so it was pretty good stuff. We then had one of our regulars come in. They also traded about $30 worth of stuff in and kept some of the credit, what they spent. They got a Harry Potter game for the Game Boy Advance, a Harry Potter game for the GameCube, as well as Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance. We then had a family come in. They picked up Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, as well as Avatar The Last Airbender for the PS2. So now, guys, stay tuned for Wednesday. Welcome back, everyone, to a Wednesday in the store. I did not go to the flea market this morning because we got tons of stuff that is going out today and tomorrow and maybe even Friday. I think I'm going to call this video for the week the Wii Game Week because it's just so many Wii games that are going out. We got a really good deal on a system with about 30 games. Now let me show you the stuff, guys, that'll be going out today. All right, guys, here is a massive stack of Wii games. This is more of the common stuff. Here are some of the better ones. We got Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Kirby. We got Donkey Kong Country Returns, Smash Brothers. We got the Mario Kart Wii. We got a complete copy of Wii Sports Resort. Then we have got a couple of Xbox One games. We've got Mad Max. It's a Madden game in there, and then Battlefield game. The bottom at Space Marine for the 360. We got one lone GameCube game, the WrestleMania game. We've got a few PS2 games. Probably the best one is Destroy All Humans. And a couple of PS1 games. We've got Colony Wars and a no manual copy of Civilization 2. And guys, in that big lot of Wii games, there was also some accessories. We got 2 Wiimotes. This one has the Motion Plus adapter. The other one has it built in. We've got a couple of Wii steering wheels. We got 3 nunchucks and the zapper with the game for Link. All right, guys, it's 7 o'clock. We ended up at 1:32. It was very slow today, but at the very end, we had a few people come in. Here's the things we sold today. We sold King Kong and Ghost Recon for the PSP. We had like a 60-year-old lady come in. She picked up Star Ocean and Final Fantasy VII. Star Ocean was for the PS2, Final Fantasy VII for the PS1. We then had a gentleman come in. His first time here, he picked up Beavis and Butthead and Aladdin for the Genesis. Had one of our regulars come in. They picked up Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. Frogger 2 for the PS1. I think Midnight Club was for the PS2, as well as Madden 2000 for the PS1. Had somebody come in and pick up Dr. Mario for the NES and Populous for the Super Nintendo. Then at the very end, we had one of our regulars come in. They picked up Sonic Mega Collection Plus, as well as Worms Forts Under Siege, game we haven't had very long, both for the PS2. We sold Final Fantasy VII Advent Children for the PSP, as well as Burnout Legends. He then picked up Commando for the NES and a Pokemon Wallet. So guys, now stay tuned for Thursday. Welcome back, guys, to a typical Thursday for us. Hopefully we'll have some decent sales today. Unfortunately, with it being the end of the month, I don't honestly expect it to be. I expect it to be probably our slowest day of the week. We'll see how it happens, guys. All right, guys, there's been a few changes in the store. I wanted to show you. We got that NES Power set up. We got the boxed Wii. Probably this is the best Wii games we've had since we've been in the store. From a ton of Lego games to a ton of Mario games. We've got Punch-Out in there. I mean, just some really, really, really good stuff. And on this side, we've made a little change as well. We've got the Mortal Kombat figures up here above the DVDs, as well as, I think that's a Game of Thrones pop figure. It's one of the dragons. Well, guys, it is 7 o'clock, and I was right. It was probably our worst Thursday or worst day in a while. We only did $82 today, so yeah, it was very slow. I think it was like 6 sales. Here's the things we sold. We sold three DVDs for $5. We had somebody come in and pick up a small poster. We sold a cartridge cleaner as well as a generic Genesis controller, one of the aftermarket ones. We had somebody come in and pick up Crackdown 2, as well as Call of Duty Black Ops for the 360. We had the lady who came in and picked up a PS2. She brought her kids with her. She got a whole bunch of PS2 games. She got Monster Lab, Open Season, Superman Returns, and Midnight Club 2. We then had a gentleman come in. He picked up Mortal Kombat 10 for the PS4, as well as Star Wars Battlefront for the PS4 as well. So guys, stay tuned for Friday. Welcome back, everyone, to a hopefully good Friday for us. Yesterday was not very good. Hopefully today will be better. I know Saturday is the first of the month, so hopefully we'll have really good sales on Saturday as well. Got a few things we're putting out, so let me get to that stuff, guys. First up, I got a copy of DG Hero complete. Comes with a turntable and the game. Tested it on the PS2. Works great. Kind of neat to get these in because they don't come in very often. We don't really get our store flooded with a lot of this kind of stuff, so it's kind of cool every once in a while to get these kind of things. And here are some of the games that we're putting out today, mostly PS3, PS4, PS2, Xbox 360, and a few N64 and 3DS games. We've got a couple of really good ones. We've got Far Cry Primal, Codename Veronica X, got a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5, The Evil Within, Uncharted 4. We've got Little Big Planet 2 and the Family Guy game. Got Dark Watch, which has been spiking quite a bit lately in price. It's like a $10 game. We got Dark Cloud, one of my favorites. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. We got Goosebumps for the 3DS, Tangled for the DS. And we've got 3 N64 games. We've got Warzone, Shadow Man, and Mayhem. Alright guys, here's the rest of the stuff that's gone out today. PS2 and Xbox 360 games. We got Dishonored, that one's sealed. Game of the Year edition for Batman Arkham City. WWE 2K12. We got Call of Duty Black Ops 2, probably the best game in the lot. We got Silent Hill 2 complete for the PS2, Tetris World, a whole bunch of wrestling games. SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth, SmackDown 2009, 2006, and 2007. Then we got a copy of Left 4 Dead 2 for the Xbox 360. All pretty decent games. Well, guys, it is 7 o'clock. We ended up at 217. Actually, not too bad for Friday. It is starting to pour down rain here, so we're going to be running to the car. Here are the few things we sold. Today, we sold the Dragon Warrior. All it was missing was the box. It had all the manuals and maps and the game, of course. He also took Castlevania 3 for the NES. He took Extreme G Racing for the GameCube. F-Zero X as well as Perfect Dark for the N64. His buddy took just a loose copy of Dragon Warrior, Virtual Cop 2 for the Saturn, Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo. Didn't think that was going to last very long. He also took Gunstar Heroes Advanced. Again, I think I put that out this week for the Game Boy Advance, and Battle Fantasia for the 360. We then had somebody come in and pick up Assassin's Creed Unity for the Xbox One. We had a guy come in and trade just a few PS3 games. He ended up getting Oblivion for the PS3 as well as a PS3 wired controller. We then had a family come in. They traded us a couple 360 guitars with a few games. They took Lego Indiana Jones Kung Fu Panda Combo for the 360 as well as Battlefield 4 for the Xbox One. And the mom, she took a Namco plug and play. She was talking about wanting to be able to play Pac-Man, and I said, well, this is a good way to do it. All you got to do, it's already got batteries in it. You just plug it into your TV, and it's got like 4 or 5 games. I think it had like Dig Dug and Galaxian and Pole Position as well as Pac-Man on it. Then we had somebody put some games away yesterday, and they came and picked them up. They were all PS1 games. It was Spawn the Eternal, Atari Anniversary Edition, Redux, and A Bug's Life. Like I said, all for the PS1. So now, guys, stay tuned for Saturday. That is the first day of the new month. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of people come in. Welcome back, guys, to a Saturday here. It's the first of the month, so hopefully we'll have lots of people come in today. Because it was raining really hard last night, we stayed for a little bit. I made a few changes in the store. Let me show you that right now. All right, guys, here's the big change that we made. I went ahead and we got some figures coming out this morning, so I made room for them. So basically all the games now kind of line up fairly nice, all the cartridge-based, Nintendo-based stuff. Get a little bit closer here and you can see it's mostly Infinity. We got the amiibos that I originally had. Got a World of Nintendo figure, and here's all our loose amiibos. Thought this works really well. Not a lot of people go into that gold case over in the corner. So now, hopefully with the Nintendo stuff right here, these will get a little bit more looks from the customers. All right, guys, here's the stuff that goes out today. Nothing that great, maybe except for the Kirby game. We've got UFC Undisputed 2009, X-Men Destiny for the Wii, that was 360. Crisis 2, Sniper, Ghost Warrior. That is the Lego Indiana Jones, Kung Fu Panda combo. We play Avatar, of course, Kirby. Then we've got NBA Live 10. Yeah, not another great one, but we don't have a lot of sports games, so we've been accepting a few in. And we've got a copy of, I believe it's TNC Surf Design for the Nintendo, which is actually a pretty good seller and actually a pretty cool game. Well, guys, at 7 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We end up at 182, not really where we wanted to be. We're hoping for a little bit more. It's kind of been nasty outside all day. Not really raining, just all cloudy and look like it's going to rain. I think it sprinkled a few times during the day. Here's a few things we sold. We sold Pokemon Sapphire. He also, for the Game Boy Advance, he also picked up a PS1 and PS2 AV cable. Had somebody come in and pick up quite a few PS1 games. One was Need for Speed High Stakes, Road Rash 3D, Tony Hawk 1, and Resident Evil 3. He also picked up a used PS1 analog controller. Then had a lady come in. She picked up Godfather Mob Wars for the PSP and picked up 2 music CDs. We had a family come in. They picked up Lego Pirates of the Caribbean's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the 360. Then a Wiimote, 2 battery covers for the Wii's, as well as the Wii steering wheel that the Wiimote fits in. Then had a couple of guys come in. They picked up Guitar Hero 5 for the Wii. We had one of our regulars come in. He used some of his trade credit. He picked up FIFA Street 2 as well as Spider-Man, both for the GameCube. We then got rid of Dark Watch for the PS2. That game has been in and out a few times, but it's sold again. Then at the very end, we had somebody come in and pick up one of the Adventure Time games for the Wii U. So now, guys, stay tuned for Sunday. Welcome back, guys, to the last day of the week for us. It is Sunday. We'll have to see how it goes today. Sometimes Sundays can be very slow. Did not go to the flea market this morning, though. I think we put out tons of stuff, and we're going to save our money, hopefully till next week maybe. Maybe Wednesday we'll go. Depends on how the weather looks. So, guys, once things pick up, I'll let you know. Well, guys, it's 4 o'clock. We ended up at 141 today. Not bad. That's not counting the $35 of trade credit we did. Now I'm actually able to start taking that amount out. It's mostly for tax purposes. We figured out a way in our point-of-sale system to do that, which is really nice. I just have to add it up at the end of the month. Here's a few things we sold. We sold Star Wars Battlefront for the Xbox, Left 4 Dead 2, and GTA 4 for the 360. He also took Mad Max for the Xbox One. His buddy took Madden 16 for the Xbox One as well. That was for trade credit. It was about $25 of extra cash that we got besides the trade credit. Had somebody come in. They picked up Sega Mega Collection Plus as well as Gem Pack Demo Disc for the PS2. We had somebody else come in and do a trade. They got Harry Potter Goblet of Fire for the GameCube. We had a gentleman and his son come in. They picked up Ice Hockey, WrestleMania, and Techno Bowl, as well as 3 99-cent comics. The games were for the NES, of course. We then had one of our regulars. She's becoming a regular. She's already bought a PS1 from us, a PS2, and a Game Boy, I think even a Game Boy Color. She got our box PS1 system, which was really nice. Also, she got Rebel Assault 2 and Space Shooter Shot for the PS1. We then sold 2 DVDs. So, guys, thanks for watching.